the subconscious intent is 10 times more powerful than the conscious mind. So the thing to create this alignment and to succeed in life in whatever you're doing is always to be in alignment with yourself, to move without conflicting sides. And the subconscious always wins. Always wins, you see? So the point is to get in touch with the subconscious intent.
Right.
So how do you get in touch with the subconscious intent? How would you go about doing that?
How do I get in touch with...
What would you say?
Just be silent?
Okay, you can start with that. And then you ask yourself, when you want something very badly,
Okay.
would I be willing to do everything possible
Okay.
to achieve what I want? And then there's always something at the end saying, yeah, I'm going to do everything possible to be enlightened. That's what came to mind. Forget about enlightenment, but it's just what came to mind. Because enlightenment means there is no you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's say a person wants truth more than anything.
Yeah.
Okay? Am I willing to give myself totally to that goal? And you listen to it. Am I willing to do that? And then there's always, but what if?
Yeah, that's right.
That's how you find out what the subconscious sabotage would be.
So who's right?
The subconscious is always right. The what if always will win.
Right, they'll win, but
yeah,
it shouldn't win.
There's no such thing as shouldn't. It's what you believe. If you believe subconsciously, but what if that happens? Then you're gonna.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, of course, because that's what you're focusing on.
So how do I change what is in my subconscious?
Very easily. Be aware of it.
Oh.
Be aware of it. And then keep asking yourself, now, what if that happens? Do I still want the truth?
Be aware of it.
And be aware of it. And then the honest answer will come to you. Maybe I'm not ready yet. Okay. Fine. Because that's what people come up eventually.
Just be aware of it.
Just be aware of it.
I see.
You see? And then you keep on and on because you can't help it. Once you're on the road to the truth, you cross the bridges. You've crossed the bridge and now there's no turning back. Something in you keeps pushing you forward all the time.
Now, who is aware of that? When you say be aware of it, who?
You. There's only you.
So that
there isn't a subconscious you or a conscious you or self-aware you or this. There's only you. See, there is no separation in anything. This is what we have to arrive at.
Right.
You see, because we say, well, who's the one that is choosing? Who's the one that is doing this? And in actuality, there is no one who chooses. There is only perception. How you see things. And how you see things is what you choose. For example, you were in everyday life. You're in a situation and somebody hurts your feelings.
Right.
Now, at that moment of getting hurt, there's a self-defense, there's a self-protection of your image, right? You see the redundancy of this because you're aware and because the self-defense, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work because you're protecting an image that is simply an image, an imagination. It is not who you are. It's not real. But when you say to yourself, it is not real, does that satisfy you? Does that get rid of the offense?
No.
It doesn't.
No, it does for a few seconds and it comes back.
No, that's right. Not even for a few seconds sometimes. You know why? Because the intellect, the rational intellect, has nothing to do with the irrational self-image or imagination or emotion. You see?
Because one is subconscious and the other is not?
Very good. Very good. Because the intellect can never reason out an emotion which is subconscious.
But you are not the subconscious either.
No, you're not.
You're not any of
our
our minds.
But there are deeper levels of conviction. See, as we go deeper and deeper
Okay.
and deeper, we are more and more and more ourselves. Do you understand?
Yeah.
First there is conscious mind, which we only use about 5% at the average.
Yeah.
And then there is the subconscious mind, which are our beliefs of how we see things, how we perceive
Yes.
things,
Yeah.
our conditioning, our religion, our upbringing, our scholastic education, our
Right.
whatever,
Right.
you know, collectively, our culture, everything.
Everything.
And then there is the unconscious. The unconscious goes back to whether you believe in past lives or not doesn't matter.
So you're that's what you're born
The
with.
unconscious is deeper than what you're born with. The unconscious goes deep, embedded into all the experiences that you've had, which are beyond time.
Okay.
But not beyond time, but beyond conception. You see? And then when you go back to the unconscious, we arrive at super consciousness. And super consciousness is the holographic essence of who we are.